What's up, everybody? Welcome to the third installment of our little Let's Play. Playing some more Horizon Zero Dawn, and yeah, just trying to do some more streams. You know, trying to keep the content flowing. Because, fortunately or unfortunately, however you would prefer to look at it, it's it has begun back at my day job, so it's nice because I've been unemployed for about 4 months, but it's also not great because it really messes up schedules, especially for Ari and I, regarding the
what happened?
The podcast.
After the massacre at the
so we haven't really been able to record as much as we would like to.
Less than half survived.
But, you know, that's how she goes sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta...
How was the war party defeated?
You just gotta do what you gotta do to make your money. So, again, as always, I'll send you over to the patreon.com/FreeChinaPost.
Some killers got away.
Or our website, FreeChinaPost.com.
Now, the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to.
If you find some ads on that, please mark, obviously, the website safe.
As though she would not want us to help ourselves.
And, yeah, just if you see any ads that you're interested in after the ads are up, go ahead and click on those, and it does help us out.
My plan, to show you where you were born and loose
at least a little bit. So
that
kind of stuff is going to make it a lot easier for us to
be able
to
let me do the talking.
You know, hopefully put out more content.
Both
like this, but also the pod and write more, which I just put out 2 articles up on the site.
Told her to heal the corruption.
One of them is about
but how is she to do that?
A recent executive
she will
order
have to journey beyond our sacred land.
That,
a seeker? If the goddess spoke,
that Joe Biden signed. That is going to hopefully,
for once, Lansra, join with us.
It's going to hopefully push us towards
send her seeking, and may she never
maybe
be
having
seen
more
again.
Monopoly breaking power in the government. Not that they don't have it, but hopefully push the government to use those sorts of monopoly breaking powers more. I do have my concerns about it because
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess,
it's you know, it's basically stocked just like Joe Biden's cabinet with a bunch of you know, former insiders and lobbyists. So I don't know, we'll see, but his rhetoric has been decent, but you know, that's kind of the MO of the Democrats a lot of times in the United States, is to have good rhetoric and then not follow through on it. But at least he signed it, and inside the bill, so that I wrote one about my hope and skepticism about you know, true forced demanipulation of the market, we might say. And the other article that I wrote is kind of coming off that, and some of the stuff he mentioned in there, he specifically name dropped farmers,
and here is your mark.
but he also, I believe he also mentioned consumer goods, and it's given me and a lot of others basically a hope for right to repair laws to pass.
No matter
and so
where that
that's
purpose might take her.
also could help us quite a bit.
Yes.
So hopefully that all comes to fruition.
Right
but you know, if you don't know what right to repair is, it's basically the right for you to repair your own goods. And yeah, I gotta answer these questions. I haven't been paying attention because I've been talking, and I'm sorry if it's annoying to hear me talk over the dialogue in here.
Have there been other
We'll see this, and I'll keep talking about it.
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from.
Cool.
No.
What are you...
This is not the time, Aloy.
Not the time,
Perhaps
Aloy.
another day.
So, I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight. Or the ruins of the metal world.
I see. Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked. Like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of Allmother.
That cannot be so.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, my chat's not up. Oh yeah, this game it's pretty nice looking. I'll be honest with you. It's pretty great. And I'm honestly not running this on like a super high level PC.
This is something
This is
beyond my understanding.
complete
I
fourth
would
wall
trust you
breaking and
to
telling you
reveal
all
the truth.
everything about my average rig. One, I'm running this off of my hotspot,
Is it not obvious?
which is
Beyond her sight
so I'm not getting the best
lies a
internet, so I don't know how the
vast
stream's
fallen
doing.
land,
But I'm running a
spiritually
1060.
That is why it is against
My
tribal
graphics card's a
laws to leave.
1060, so it's
But
not
the
like
Seeker
it's
blessing will
you know, like a new
protect
3080 or something. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm glad it looks good. I haven't played it on. I have a PS4, but I didn't play it on that. I waited for it to come out on here because the same. Actually, I just got done playing
From
Days
here,
Gone, and I think I
you
might
must
do
go to the
a new
gates of the
game
embrace.
plus with
Speak
Days
to
Gone
Varro,
because it's
and he will point the
it
way
looks
to
pretty
the
good.
river.
I've seen some
If
videos.
any
I heard
Nora
people
tries to
complaining
stand
about
in your way,
the PS4
Aloy,
version and
make
how
sure
some of it
they
was a little
know you
laggy,
are a
but
seeker.
looks
Oh, I
looks
will.
good on here.
Thank you, Tirsa.
It's not the most beautiful
For all
PC
you've
game, but
May
pretty good.
all Mother bless you
I'm
and
about
watch
it.
over you.
Nora faithful, we will soon begin.
all right.
Purify
See what
your
we got here.
hearts. Soon we
Oh,
will
just to
beg
finish up real quick
forgiveness
while I was
for the
talking about like
sins that brought
right to
such
repair
misery on this
for
realm.
anyone that might have been listening to that. It's going to be really important. It's super important for farmers, but it's also important for regular folks. Basically, just being able to like if you have a you know, I don't know what people have nowadays, like a MacBook or something, for instance, or if you have a phone, you would basically be able to repair it yourself. You'd be able to buy the parts, which is one thing that you can't do, and you wouldn't have to go get price gouged at some like, you know, Samsung dealer or iPhone dealer,
Never know
you
when
know,
I
some
might need
official
these.
store where you get ripped off, and because they have a de facto monopoly. But anyway, I'll let you guys read the article on FreeChinaPost.com if you're really interested in that. I think it's a really important thing, especially for people who are interested in tech, and like I also said, farmers. Like a lot of people forget about the fact that, you know, farmers get hugely screwed by this stuff. But anyway,
Be praised. You're alive.
I am alive, bud. What's up? Do you want to
I
talk?
heard the rumors, but I
You got
didn't
some new
know for
armor
sure
for me?
until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
Am I actually? Oh yeah, I guess I still am.
What sort of room?
That you were wounded. Huh. The survivors?
Well, I was expected
wasn't
to
the
die.
only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala.
And Rost, the man who raised...
The survivors didn't speak of him.
Yeah, of course
I
they did.
remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy.
Hey, Lemon Germ. If you feel comfortable saying that,
I should be on my
where
way
you-
to...
where are you
May
from,
all
man?
Mother protect.
Or woman? I'm sorry. I shouldn't use that. I shouldn't say. I'm so used to saying man all the time, even to my female friends that usually don't care. Where are you from, mate?
You can't fall apart now.
All right. Time to get out of this little town. Time to blow this popsicle stand.
I'd have to ditch something.
Oh, I can't pick up everything. Wait, do I pick up everything that? Oh, all right, cool. I got some friends in the Bay Area actually. That's tight though. California's pretty all right. From what I've heard, I've only been to the San Francisco airport, to be completely honest.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I was anointed a seeker. Now open the gate.
You? A seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the
That guy
proving.
loves to flare his
But
nostrils.
to nurse you back to health inside the
Oh,
sacred
word.
mountain?
You like it over there?
No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
How can you be so heartless?
the nice.
I fought
be the
beside
nice,
those
the nice
children,
gal.
shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back. Resh, come on. Silence!
Yeah,
I am your
Resh,
war
jerk.
chief.
And I am a seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
Oh, for real? My pops is from Oklahoma. I've spent a lot of time in Oklahoma. Where are you trying to move in to Oklahoma at? Oh, I'm gonna find something big here.
The demon!
Sound the alarm!
Why are you trying to get out of California? Too expensive?
By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've heard it's quite expensive over there. Oklahoma will definitely be cheaper. It's it depends kind of what you like though, man. If you're trying to live in
This curse!
in a city, or
The braves!
I mean it'll be cheaper regardless. But some people like fantasize, and I'm not saying this is you, but there are people that like fantasize about moving out to the to like countryside and then get out there and hate it. Because I grew up in like rural Texas, Nebraska, Missouri, and I do kind of like the countryside, but right now I live in Taiwan in like a pretty moderately big city, and it's so much more convenient that I don't know that I could go back until I like retired. Like working and having to commute all the time super far. If you can do it, it's good. You can save a lot of money. Yeah, the country, there's some really good stuff about the country. It just depends. It really depends on your personality, man. I have friends that love it. I used to live in it. I liked a lot of stuff about it, but right now, with like being moderately young, it's really nice to also be in the city. But I do live on the edge of the city, so it's not fair to say I like live in the heart of the city. I live like on the, kind of on like the, oops, that's not the button I want. I kind of live like on the, like by a beach, like between a beach and a mountain. So I don't know. Ah, I'm gonna get wrecked. Yeah, be careful though, because this is not to, again, not to speak, I'm not trying to talk trash on small towns, because there's some really great things about them, but it is, it can, and it depends on what your situation is and stuff, but it can be interesting to go into a small town because like everyone knows each other and you're like an outsider. Because while I grew up in small towns, I went to like different ones throughout, so sometimes people kind of treat you like an outsider. But I mean, most of them, especially if you kind of play by their rules and stuff, and like you're, I don't know how to describe it. But if you get along with everyone, it's great. It's a little gossipy, but I guess every kind of group is a little bit like that. Getting messed up. So I'm trying to talk. That's true. What kind of? I mean, as long as you're not going to incriminate yourself, what kind of stuff you're trying to get into? Because I used to, as much as I'm in favor of like some moderate gun control, I did used to love shooting guns and stuff in the country. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do. Get messed up. Run out of arrows. Hold on, my stupid computer is like giving me pop-ups. You can have a lot of fun in the country, that's for sure.
It's down!
The demon is dead!
How'd you do it? Show me.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad, bro.
You did it with
Like
this.
300K with 9 acres. I wonder what the
Connecting to my focus.
what quality the house would be in, but I bet it's not bad. Cause yeah, you can. That's the thing. People are like, oh man, it's so expensive in the city, and it is, and it's expensive kind of everywhere. Like housing is obviously a bubble in the United States, and it's real messed up. And we should do things like
Aloy,
make sure people can't
how
own
did
10
you do
houses
that?
and
You killed that demon.
like pay no taxes.
Pulled
But
its guts from the carcass.
there are some good. I have
The way
friends
it
in like
controls
Wisconsin,
other machines.
Missouri, all throughout the
think I
Midwest,
figured it
and
out.
the housing. Like people, when I tell
We need
people
to
from
test
like
it on a
my
machine.
friends in New York, California, or like here
Plenty
in
of
Taiwan,
striders along the
about how
path to
cheap
the
it is
gates
and
of
how
the
much land
Empress,
you can
I
get, they're
guess.
like, no way, like that's not
Exactly.
true. And I'm like, it is. You can
And the
get
gates
like
are
a
where I'll
lot
be
of
headed
space.
I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says,
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Thanks, Ted. I wonder if I
Graves!
should
want
buy
that
some
gate
stuff.
repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
I wonder if you can swim in the pond. We used to, when I was young, we grew up on the cattle farm. We like a lot of the cattle farm wasn't ours, but we could like kind of freely go, and like there was a pond out there, and my mom used to like let us go swimming out there. I don't know why. She'd just be like, yeah, you can go out swimming, and we go swimming, and we come back with like leeches and stuff all over us, but we never cared. It was like such a blast because we were like, I don't know, elementary school or something. Me and my
Can't
siblings.
be too prepared.
It was great, and I don't know. Yeah, it's nice to just be free out there. And dated house, man. I'll tell you right now.
I need to find a machine and see what this device
I live in
can
a
do.
pretty dated house right now, and while it is, I had to do some like upkeep on it. Like I had to basically cut out a bunch of parts of the walls because it's a cement house. Because in Taiwan it's all cement, but I fixed it up. I mean, I painted it myself, and there's like something about putting in a little work on it that just makes it nice. Oh yeah, that would be sick. I don't know if you'd be living alone. You gotta be careful with like ATVs and stuff when you're living alone, because if you mess yourself up, like God forbid, but you know, if you mess yourself up, it's real dangerous. But if you know what you're doing and or you live with someone else, oh man, that sounds amazing. We used to ride 4-wheelers all the time, 4-wheelers and 3-wheelers, and my friends rode dirt bikes and stuff. Oh, it's great. I love it. So you're making me jealous. Oh, do I spend 150 on this? I already have a war. Okay, yeah, I already have a war bow and I have a slingshot. Should I buy a new outfit? It's all like different stuff. I don't know if I should even buy anything. How are you going to build an RC kart track? That's something I would be interested in. You mean like a ATV / RC car track? Or just like just one for RC and one for ATV? Because both those sounds pretty sick. Swim, lady.
I'll shake it out later.
Oh, I thought this was a turkey. It's a goose.
Are you out there?
Yeah, I'm not here, lady.
Rom, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm coming. Make my bolts. Gobble gobble. 1/5 scale RC car. No, I don't know what that is. Like I know like what I know what an RC car is, like a remote control car. But what is the 1/5 like a special kind?
Striders. I can test the override device. Should go into the gate, then go through all.
Okay, okay. So it's just like a bigger version. Sounds pretty cool though. So what is like I don't know if you know this, but it sounds like you kind of know your stuff. Is a normal RC car like a 1/10 or like a 1/20th? It got hazy all of a sudden. Where did my objective go? So test the override device on a machine. What is the? Oh, I don't know what I totally haven't been paying attention. So we've been talking, so I don't know what's the override device. Oh, miss.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
Some metal shards there. Okay. Maybe that's because I mean when I was young I had some. That's probably what they were. They were probably like 1/18 or so. But interesting. That's pretty cool though. I gotta find some more of these guys. I messed up.
Full already.
So how are you gonna build that? You gonna buy some equipment, or are you gonna do it like with a shovel by hand? Cause that I've kind of built tracks before, but mostly what we did was like shovel a little dirt and then just kind of drive over it a bunch, which works, but I don't know. I guess what I'm really wondering is how complicated you're gonna get with this as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. No! Test the override device on the machine. What exactly is the override device? Also, I thought I had this slingshot equipped. Oh, I do. Dummy. Ouch, that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. That would be pretty cool though, man. Just being a dummy. treasures. Holy moly. Special items. Here we go. No. Power cell. No. Ammo. I'll sneak up on him. Sounds pretty alright though, man. Sometimes I wish I had like a countryside house. If I ever somehow find myself into any sort of money, I think I'm gonna probably try to get a house out in the country here. I don't know that I'll ever move back to the States, but I would love to have like a nice little like beach house or a countryside house out here in Taiwan. It would be beautiful. Just way more relaxed. You just go out there and have just peace and quiet. I mean, that's the main thing. I get such sensory overload from living in the city. Just packed driving scooters everywhere and stuff like that.
I can get out of this.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, no, you don't see me.
Can stop tensing up.
Ah, it saw me. Dang it. Gotta like sneak up on these things. Did you see me? You didn't see me. You didn't see me. There we go. Don't turn around. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. There we
Here
go.
it goes. Come on.
There we go. Got the override.
It worked. It's
Can I
not
ride it?
Seems almost
Oh,
dangerous.
sick.
There we go. That a boy. That's more like it. Yeah! 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 Ride!
That's kind of crazy. I didn't know you could even ride mounts in this game.
This Strider is fast. This beats walking. Troubles riding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
Shooting at me. Yeah, he's shooting at me. He's friendly or foe?
See them fighting. Just like
Watch yourself! Bring it closer! Closer!
Varl, I take it?
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that Strider when you came through the gate?
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived. I recognize you, of course. Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to see you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Karja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
And then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
You said the war party.
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap. A pack of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone, and our losses were extreme.
Okay. Alright.
You said the trail is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost the killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey.
Sounds like I need to craft more.
Okay, but I guess I'm sure.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond,
get out of here.
is there any chance you could search for... The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold
Where was she last seen?
the War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the...
I get it, Varl.
Oh, cool. So I can just call my mount whenever I want it.
May the goddess protect.
The world just got bigger.
Let's
Dangerous.
see. Should I trade for anything? I don't even know if it's worth it to like buy. Oh, there's even... Holy moly. There's a lot of stuff. What I should do is sell some stuff, because I have way too much garbage in here. Okay. Imagine I could sell like most of this stuff. Yeah, this is all like common stuff. Some of the stuff I need to keep. Potions. Fatted meat, I don't think I need. Rich meat. This is 12 of these. Let's see. 144, that's quite a bit. Oh, the merchant won't even buy this. Oh, because it's 0. Alright, that's fine. Sure, well, slow firing. I really don't want slow firing. It's okay. I don't really need anything. I don't think. Oh, it's the other way. Is it? Looks like it's the other way. I said, when I posted the stream, I was gonna... I mentioned... Ouch. I want to take the goodies from this guy. I said... Okay, fine. Crafting. Let's see. I don't know if I want to modify these weapons, though. Is it worth it? That's the question. These are uncommon, so why not? Both in here. That's probably not how I should do it, but it's how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Hopefully that helps. I said I'll talk a little about some of this stuff going on in old China. So, most people on here, I would assume, and you might be watching on YouTube and be unfamiliar later, but I assume most people paying attention have heard about the 3-hour limit on video games in China, which is an interesting choice by old Xi Jinping. But as everyone knows, he's pretty G-by, so what are you gonna do? So I guess for anyone that doesn't, anyone under 18 is now limited to 3 hours of games a week, and those are not 3 hours total at any time you want. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 hours. So one hour each day. I believe it's 8 to 9 p.m. And yeah, they're going to use facial recognition to ensure it.
Were you right, Hunter?
And
Were you injured when the war party was ambushed?
if they, I mean, you just can't break that. Now, granted, you could. I haven't seen about single-player games, so we'll see what the ban on that might be, or what it'll do. And also, it's possible that people can get around it using VPNs, though VPNs are like basically illegal in China. So I don't know how easy it'll be for people to do that, and if it, obviously upsets the CCP, they will.
You got injured at a hunting grounds?
They will certainly be using it
was aiming for a canister on the back of a grazer,
take people down. However they do that. Sometimes it's put people in
tripped,
jail or a
and,
black site, and sometimes it's just threaten you, and then you don't do it again because you or your family might be in trouble. So
hunting grounds are perfect for that.
it's a pretty authoritarian move. I mean, it is video games, so you can argue that it's not the biggest deal in the world, but
beat certain times. The keep is up there on the hill, just to the north.
it would be one thing if they were replacing it with other options, like, hey, we'll teach you how to play an instrument, or we'll teach you how to give you government subsidized other language, like foreign language learning, or whatever it is. But it doesn't seem like they're really replacing it with much, besides potentially they have now been pushing for people to learn Xi Jinping thought, which again will be very interesting. There's already, I mean, we've talked about it on the pod, FreeChinaPost before, but they've determined that they have like an app basically, like a Xi Jinping thought app, and if you use it and you're a student, sometimes you can help yourself out in class. If you use it and you're employed, there are certain companies, especially CCP related companies, that will give you a little bit of a potential. Can give you why is this? It could give you a potential boost in terms. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I thought this was like a thing. Oh, it is, isn't it? Is it literally just staying on the opposite side? Oh, it's glitched inside. Come on, that's ridiculous. Anyway, it'll give you a boost on potentially getting like a raise or getting a better job, etc. So it's pretty wild. I mean, it's nothing that new, but it's pretty wild stuff going on over there. So I know I have let's say friends of friends that are in China right now that are basically being forced out because they've, and this is arguably a good thing, is that they're not letting people profit off education anymore, but it seems like it's, oh, damn it. I did it again, y'all. I forgot to take out the trash. You can hear the trash truck is here, and I forgot. I told myself I was going to take it out today, and now I have to wait until tomorrow to take it out because it will be gone by the time I run downstairs. Your boy is not being a good adult right now, not being a good steward of his trash duties. Anyway, Yeah, if they were to say like you can't profit off of it in terms of like having these after school things, that would be one thing. But to say like basically teachers, especially like foreign teachers that go there to teach English, aren't allowed to like make a salary is kind of what it looks like, and they're closing a lot of these schools down without some sort of and this gets into the whole should kids be spending that much time studying, and I don't necessarily think so, but I do think that to create some sort of like auxiliary study potential or program is a good thing, especially for kids that are having a little bit more trouble, and to basically cancel all that and just like leave a bunch of people without a job in the middle of a pandemic is kind of whack, you might say. So, all right, one sec, y'all. I didn't make it for the trash, but I do have to run downstairs. It will take me 10 seconds. Never mind. I'm not even gonna do it. Never mind. I lied. I acted like I faked y'all out. I acted like I was gonna go do something. I'm not gonna go do it. It's not worth it. Excuse me. I'll probably take care of this mission. I'm gonna get off.
He told me this is a hunting grounds where you offer tests of skill.
I got other stuff to do, unfortunately.
Not the best hunter, but at least he keeps his chin up. You bear the mark of a seeker. I've heard of those, but never seen one. You have the matriarch's leave to come and go as you like.
Yes, but I would have gone even without their permission.
Is that so?
Ooh, so dangerous.
And maybe you and I can speak plainly. Truth is, I've had dealings with the Karja. I represent an organization called the Hunter's Lodge in Meridian. We test promising young hunters with trials. You might be just the kind of person we're looking for. Why don't you sample the trials and see? Just to be clear, though, I'd appreciate it if you kept our conversation in confidence, especially when it comes...
Got it.
You're not supposed to be here.
No. My friend and I left the sacred land and returned. We're hunters at heart. Left because we wanted to find new herds and new machines. But the Karja wouldn't have us if they knew we were Nora, so we wore Karja clothes when we brought them. After a while, it felt like we were caught between worlds. Not quite Karja, not quite... So we came back and set up our own hunting grounds.
You think it'll work? Staying here without the matriarch's permission?
I'm not sure. But we don't believe in their rules.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's just do the trials.
Which tools trial would you like to... Test your skill with bow and arrow by shooting parts off the backs of grazers as quickly as possible.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to do this.
That's a good one. Timing begins once you slide down a road.
Let's see if I can do this, y'all. I do wish, and maybe there will be later, I wish there was a little bullet time in this game. Even though I know it's kind of a trope, and not every game needs bullet time, but I like it. Especially just finishing with Days Gone and getting my bullet time speed way up there. It was just like slowing everything down and just blasting. It was great. I'm supposed to, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to shoot. I guess I'm supposed to shoot that. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. What, why am I, no, just pull your bow. Alright, whatever, I'm gonna whack this dude. Where did those dudes go? Oh, here we go. Ah, come on. Whoops. I kind of don't like that this has the... I'm so bad right now. I'm kind of mad that I have... the melee. I felt like that was on target for the first one, not the second one. I kind of feel like I don't... I don't like that the... whatchamajabber. Just that I don't like that the melee and the fire arrow are the same. Oh, I missed. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Keep hitting Y to craft, and I'm not exactly sure why I'm doing that. Oh my goodness. I'm missing all over the place. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. Fire fast. I keep moving. Oh, I didn't realize it keeps going up. Wow, I wasted a lot of ammo just thinking I was running out of time. Whoops. Whoops, everybody. I'm embarrassing myself. Jump over that thing. Come on now. There's one right in front of me. Come on. Oh my goodness. I am not doing well, y'all. I also feel like this is not full sprint. I feel like this lady could run faster. But it's my fault. Let's not try to change the subject. Alright, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I did a horrible job there. And I hope that everyone realizes that I'm a fake gamer, apparently. I'm not good. I do feel like I need to go pick up all this stuff that I killed, though. I was trying to think what else is in the news recently that I've been seeing. I don't want to talk about everything that we'll probably talk about on pod once we do one, which will probably be this weekend. Make sure y'all are subscribed to the FreeChinaPod, by the way. But yeah, I mean, pretty much everything right now on mainstream news is talking about the stuff with Afghanistan. So. But I mean, it's official now. I mean, it's over. I don't know. There can be a lot of criticism, and Biden's taken a hit on his approval rating, but that's going to disappear quick. And I think probably in the end, oh, this is probably the log thing that he's talking about. It's kind of cool. I think in the end, most people are probably going to be like, yeah, that was probably the right thing to do. I mean, just very, very recently, there was basically 6-week abortion ban that passed in Texas, which is just like a snitch rule. Like if you snitch, because they can't like really make it a federal thing. They just have to say like, yeah, if you can snitch on your fellow citizens, like or even not even the citizens that get abortions, like if a taxi driver drives a woman to an abortion clinic, like they can get sued, which seems not like freedom, but anyway.
First time out, and that's how you do it. Here's a half sun. Go a little faster next time and you'll earn a full sun. This trial tests your ability to use the environment.
Yeah, it's whack, and it's not even really a 6-week abortion ban.
Crushing machines below. Remember, you can use
6 weeks from your last period, so
to scare machines into fleeing where you
if
want them to go.
If you're 3.5 weeks out of your last period and get pregnant, it's essentially a 2.5 week ban, which is absurd. I mean, most women probably wouldn't know they were pregnant at that point. So
ready when you are.
It's not great. It's not great at all. But that's I mean, I don't know if you want to say fortunately, unfortunately, but there's not really much else that the GOP has to push for anyway. They got most of their agenda passed, so that is what it is. Let's go, boys.
Wherever these machines are made, could find a way to operate them.
I'll get running now. Get out of here. Oh, why did that break? Ouch. Well, why is that hurting me? They're like literally just sitting on the ground. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So wait, why are these guys not running out? Okay. Go, run. Run. Run towards it. Run towards it. No. You gotta run towards the logs. There we go, there we go, there we go. Owie. Here. Oh, so he just jacks me up and then runs away. Get on out of here, mate. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. So I guess that's why it messes them up, is because it also hurts them. So that sounds somewhat fair. It's pretty fair.
It felt that.
Yeah. So. Oh, there's just so much going on right now, and at the same time, seems like everything's kind of standing still because of COVID and everything. It's just whack. The good thing is here in Taiwan, we had another one day of cases. So we've had 1, 3 it's going from today going backwards. So not bad. I mean, it's you know, we were at 0 for essentially 4 days. Like we had 3 days without a case, and in the middle of that there was 1 day with I want to say 3 cases, but no, 2 cases I believe it was. Excuse me, but those 2 cases were in quarantine, so basically like nothing. And then we shot back up after they allowed people to go back to restaurants, and there was a huge case where a bunch of people basically took it back home to their families. So I mean, it sounds worse than it is because they were obviously families, so it wasn't like it was 12 individual cases, but still rough, y'all. Still rough. Alright, I'm gonna do the last trial. I was gonna end on that, but I shouldn't end on a bad note. Gotta keep it positive.
You want a full sun on your first try. Improve on your time, and you could win the blazing sun.
Oh, the blazing sun.
This trial requires you to bring grazers down with blast wires. But you'll need the Karja tripcaster and ammunition to do it. My friend here may have them for sale. This trial requires... But you'll need the Karja...
I thought I had that.
Time for me to head out.
I'll be here when you're ready.
I thought I had a Karja tripcaster. Oh, I just have a regular tripcaster. Oh, I'm not cool enough to have... Okay. Yeah, whatever, I'll buy it. What does it matter? Why can't I buy it? A weapon satchel is full. Well, then I'll just have to sell my other tripcaster, I guess. It's not that expensive, right? So whatever. Okay. Well, I don't know, y'all. Y'all gotta tell me how you're all doing sometime. Always feel free to ask me questions. You can... excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm very gassy today. Because I ate dinner late, and now I'm drinking carbonated beverages. But, yeah, if you're watching later on YouTube, I mean, feel free to leave comments on the YouTube. Also,
would you like to give it another go?
We really love when you guys do interact with us via the pod or streams or whatever.
Use
so
your
feel free to
to
drop lines
to bring down grazers. I'll be
on there or
Explosions scare them, so you may want to use your blast sling to drive them into your traps.
at the email or whatever. But on the social medias, of course, as well. You can do any.
Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, blast one. All right. But yeah, again, we liked hearing stuff. I would also like to, I mean, I would love to hear, kill 6 of them? That's a lot.
To override these machines, I'll have to find out where they came from.
Don't see me. Just chase them. Set up 2 just in case. No, you don't see anything. Yeah, I would like to hear, I think I mentioned on the last stream that we are going to try to play a different, there's another game that's made here in Taiwan by a Taiwanese developer. And we're thinking about playing that one soon. And so, why are you? Oh, come on! I like how I scare them the other way and they still run this way. It's ridiculous. We're thinking about playing that one. It's kind of a cool little like artsy kind of game.
Stay out of their way for now.
And yeah, I don't know. Wait, did that not work? Oh. Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, we'll see how that goes, obviously. Nice. Oh, legit, it's only
Down
1.
you go.
Oh, that was 4. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to think about the next game that I'm gonna start playing. Not sure what it'll be. I don't have much time. I legit need to just kill one more. 231. If I. Go on the other side. I got 15 seconds to go, you sons of bucks! Run. Oh! Okay. So the first time when I set it up, they go that way, and then they go this way this time. Get out of here. Get out of here. Absolutely absurd. like I said, I didn't see it. Like I said, probably. What was I thinking? What else did I download recently? I guess this was the last game I downloaded. I'm gonna probably be playing this for a little while. We'll see, but I might switch it up a little bit. I've also been playing The Godfather 2, which is like a 12 or 13-year-old game. So that one's been pretty fun. I'll probably stream that one again next, so I don't stream the same game every time. It's obviously a pretty old game, and I think I'll probably complete it moderately fast. But yeah, so I'll probably do some of that, and then shoot, I don't know. We'll see what else I do. But if you, like I said, if y'all have any suggestions, I would love to hear it, because I've a couple times I've gotten. I think actually the Red Candle game, Detention. I got suggested that by someone through FreeChinaPost, and that was one of the best games I've played, potentially of all time. So keep it up, y'all. If you got
a full sun on your first try.
If you got suggestions, I'd love to hear it. Also, if you got stories or anything that you want us to talk about on the stream or on the pods, of course, let us know.
More trials with me.
I should go.
Yeah.
Come back.
Just like Alloy, I should go. It's been real nice streaming with y'all. I appreciate Living Germ coming out here and chatting with me about living in the countryside. But yeah, in any case, I'm sure I'll be back doing this again soon. Tomorrow's Friday, so Friday night I'll definitely be doing some streaming, and on the weekend I should also, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I'll definitely be back on stream, maybe all of those days. So so yeah, so definitely get in touch. Make sure to like, subscribe, everything on everything. Definitely sub on Twitch. We really appreciate that. But I mean, YouTube, we're on Rumble now, which is nice if you guys can watch us over there. I'm not telling you to create an account, but if you already have one, it's much more easy to monetize on there as opposed to YouTube, so I would appreciate that. Of course, patreon.com/FreeChinaPost. If you do have a little extra cash to throw on, we would really appreciate it. Like I said, Ari and I have been unemployed for like 4 months because of the pandemic, and because we're foreigners here, it's really hard to get any sort of stimulus. Yeah, and we're trying. The more we can make out here, the more like content and work we'll be able to put into the site. Also, again, check out the site. Disable ad blocker on there if you can. FreeChinaPost.com. If you see any ads that you think are interesting, please feel free to click on them. That also can help the site. And then, you know, if nothing else, just on everything, like, follow, share, subscribe, give us 5-star ratings on iTunes. Everything, any little bit really does help, and we absolutely appreciate it. But we love y'all, and you know we'll be back again soon on one of our platforms. But we'll see you soon, y'all. FCP Zeta.